South of 5th neighborhood has a rich history. 50 years ago, military exercises were conducted in the neighborhood, and now there are condos selling for $30 million. Today's guests are the real estate team behind 321 Ocean from Cervera Real Estate, Alicia Cervera and Jennifer Cervera. And we also have its designer and architect, Enrique Norton from 10 Arquitectos.
When I moved to Miami in 1961, I went to visit South of 5th. And I was surprised by the beauty of the water, but also appalled by the state of the neighborhood. I will say that in 1969, it started changing. You could start seeing families with children, that in 61 there were not any children in the neighborhood. And you start, I think that the interest of these people brought the attention to the developers. And they start looking at the place like saying, we have great possibilities in this beautiful place.
In the mid-1980s, we were the first real estate company to sell the first high-end high-rise when Thomas Kramer started the Portofino Towers. And now Cervera is also representing these developers in selling the last piece of property. And one of the best things about 321 Ocean is that it's on the ocean. And the developers, AGM Aria, were lucky enough to acquire the last piece of land on the ocean. It's going to be amazing because the building is entirely all glass, on the sand, beautiful views, 10-foot deep balconies, apartments ranging from $1,500,000 to $25 million. I mean, we actually have one of the most unique penthouses in South of 5th, $25 million, but it's going to buy you what somebody would want in Europe and buy a beautiful castle in Europe. Here they're going to have their castle south of 5th. I mean, it is going to be amazing.
South of 5th is changing considerably, bringing in a level in quality of architecture that you cannot find basically anywhere else in Miami or in Miami Beach. We've come up with two very different buildings. One building that addresses both the scale and the urban nature of Ocean Drive, and another building that addresses the beach and the ocean itself. People have just come in and bought their spaces, and now everything is being fitted, I would say custom designed. So I would assume that out of the different apartments, they all have a completely unique configuration.
The neighborhood of South of 5th has an incredible, rich history of its Renaissance. Now, when you can wake up to the sunrise and go to bed with the sunset, that's living in luxury.
Living in Luxury is sponsored by CP Design Build.